Good day. My name is Paul Jessup, and I am here to discuss my master's field-based research project for Adams State University's HPPE master's program. My topic today is a comprehensive skill development youth basketball program, mental and physical development to enhance the self-efficacy of athletes. This is a very relevant topic, being that 41 million children within the United States, ages 5 to 19 years of age, participate in non-school sport-sponsored programs or agencies. There are two different types of sport programs in which U.S. athletes between the ages of 5 and 19 can participate in. There are school-sponsored sport programs, and there are non-school sports programs. School-sponsored programs are as they sound, participating in sport within the traditional season sponsored by the school itself. For the purposes of this project, I will be focusing on non-school sponsored sport programs, specifically basketball programs. The two most prominent basketball programs in the United States outside the traditional season are AAU and club basketball programs. These seasons range between the months of March and August. Generally speaking, AAU and club basketball programs have two objectives. One, to win. Two, to have profit through winning and provide exposure for athletes on the off chance that they receive a college scholarship when exposed during national competitions and tournaments throughout the United States. Now, the way in which these are set up, I believe they are contributing to athlete burnout and causing a greater distress and anxiety for parents, coaches, and athletes themselves. Though I did not find any causation between athlete burnout and the way in which these sport programs are set up, I do believe there is a strong correlation between the way in which and the emphasis of these AAU and club basketball programs during the summer and athlete burnout. In addition, I believe that these programs are set up in a way that don't even adhere to the desires or the reasons why athletes even participate in basketball. Now, burnout is a very real and prevalent aspect of a youth sports experience in the United States currently. There are 5 main contributors to athlete burnout. 1, there is a lack of motivation that develops. 2, there are poor responses to training and recovery. 3, their identity based solely on performance contributes to athlete burnout. 4, there are poor coping mechanisms associated with adversity that create and contribute to burnout. And 5, there is poor modeling behavior of significant others, i.e. coaches and parents. I believe these 5 factors are associated with the way in which current AAU and club basketball programs are set up. The emphasis on winning, the intense distress, anxieties, and pressures to get a college scholarship contribute to athlete burnout for coaches, parents, and athletes. There are 5 main reasons why athletes participate in sport. Research shows 1, they want to have fun. 2, they want to learn new skills. 3, they want to be physically fit. 4, they want to enjoy the challenges and excitement in sport competition. And 5, they want to enjoy a team atmosphere. I believe the pressures and intensity of these AAU and club basketball programs are not adhering to the idea of having fun. I do not believe that they practice enough to contribute to wanting to be physically fit. The enjoyment is brought out only during the specific seasons, but during the summer or non-school sponsored sport programs, that enjoyment is taken away due to the pressures of scholarship, trying to get a scholarship, but also because of the intense focus on winning. And of course, I do not believe they are set up to help develop new skills. Now, I have created, because of this, because there is a correlation between athlete burnout and current AAU and club basketball seasons, I have created a comprehensive skill development program for youth basketball athletes. There are 2 main objectives that I'm trying to adhere to during this skill development program. One, I'm hoping to contribute to this building of self-efficacy of these youth basketball athletes. And I'm also trying to adhere to the desires of why athletes even participate in sport in the first place. The way in which I'm going about this is, one, to help build self-efficacy in these athletes, I have created a comprehensive coaching manual to help teach and train coaches during this academy how to model the appropriate behavior, how to encourage appropriate mistake response, and how to build the self-efficacy and confidence of these athletes during skill development, trying new things. Coaches will adhere to the Lozado ratio, which is 4 positive encouragement statements when athletes are doing what it is that they've been asked to do, or completing a task or technical skill done correctly. To every 1 negative or corrective technical skill coaching that when athletes are needing to be corrected. Again, 4-to-1 ratio is helping to build the self-efficacy within athletes. In order to give the athletes the skill sets, both physically, mentally, and emotionally, to help them go against the trend of athlete burnout, I have created a classroom and on-court skill development academy. This skill development academy will be 2 days. It consists of 2 classroom sessions the first and second day, and 2 on-court sessions the first and second day. During the classroom sessions, athletes are given the skills to practice. They are taught the skills and practice the skills for mental and emotional stability to help adhere against athlete burnout, but also create a team atmosphere. These skills involve mental imagery, goal setting, appropriate mistake response, and what it means and how does it look to be an excellent teammate. On court, we will also show what it is to build the excitement level within the gymnasium and how it is to be a communicating and excitable athlete and teammate. On court, we will also go with specific technical skill sets needed to compete in a basketball environment. Not only will we be working on and continually working through new development skills physically, we also will combine the mental and physical skills necessary into specific competitions for both fun, creating a team atmosphere, but also for athletes to be able to practice the new skill sets that they have now developed. Now, after completing this basketball academy, I believe there are 2 things that actually occurred. One, the objective to help build self-efficacy in these athletes was totally met. And secondly, the excitability and enjoyment of basketball skill training and basketball itself was increased due to the feedback of coaches, players, and athletes alike. If this program were to be completed again, I believe there are 2 things that need to be done in order to contribute to current literature on self-efficacy and skill development for basketball youth players. One, I believe there should be empirical studies to help quantify if these objectives were actually met during the skill development program. Secondly, I believe the skill development program needs to be extended from 2 days to 3 days. The reason for this is, one, I believe there needs to be more quantitative and qualitative research done during the skill development program to actually prove or disprove if these objectives were being met. 2, I believe the extension from 2 to 3 days will help coaches and athletes alike be able to practice these skill sets more and more in order to be able to utilize it beyond the academy itself. This more time to utilize and to practice, I believe, will help emphasize the skill sets needed, but also give the athletes more time to practice so that they may be able to do it on their own. Again, if I were to do this again, I agree with and I believe that the skill development program or the skill development basketball academy has helped contribute to literature, but also has contributed value to the young athletes to help go against the current trend of athlete burnout, but also provide them with an atmosphere for the 5 reasons why they even participate in sport in the first place. Again, I thank you for your time and I appreciate you listening to this skill development program for my master's field-based research project with Adams State University 2015.